Hello again. Welcome to another talk, another share. And what I wanted to talk to you about today was keeping it all simple. Doesn't that just sound lovely? Instantly, it could go two ways. Like, oh, thank goodness, all I have to do is keep everything simple today and not have to overcomplicate it or overthink something or be really concerned about working something out and getting the meanings and the right answer. Or keeping it simple could actually be infuriating because you want to get the answers or you want to work something out or you feel like you need to know. You need to get something on track and finish today. So it's not simple, it's complicated. It requires a lot of effort, maybe, right? I actually, what I've seen, so this is basically what I believe right now until I don't see this anymore and my beliefs change, which happens to all of us. That's why beliefs shouldn't be so hard and concrete. They should be flexible. What I believe right now is when things are moving quickly and things are moving fluidly, then obviously it's supposed to happen that way. And our experience of life is simple and answers are coming and creative juices are moving and solutions are unfolding. And I feel like we're in the flow then that it's meant to happen at that speed too. And so it's very simple to allow and create and be a part of certain things because that energy is just moving that way. Energy is energy. It changes and it stops and it morphs and it has many different facets to it, meaning it can go fast, it can go slow. And if we have expectations that something needs to happen now, then we're imposing our will and our ideas into that energy, into that flow. For instance, if you've got 2 weeks ago you had all these ideas and it needed people and support to get it going, and it was moving and it was happening, and then right now it feels like nothing's moving and it feels hard to get answers from people, and it feels like you could just throw the whole idea in the bin because no one's responding and nothing's happening, right? For example, it's not about you. And it's really beautiful for us to see if it's not simple in this moment, it's just you. Maybe it's about you and your expectations and your frustrations. And that's the part you're supposed to be seeing. For you just to take a chill pill, for you just to let go, not let it all go and just go, I'm not involved in this anymore. This isn't happening, so I give up. No, I don't mean like that. I mean, just slow it down a minute. And just take your time because you're imposing your will, your expectations onto something. And maybe the universe hasn't got it all together yet to give you that momentum. Or it's teaching you to just slow it down. Hey, I'm about to sneeze. Whoops, excuse me. And a third one. I think I sneezed yesterday or the day before, and it was really beautiful because I heard people say, oh, in my country, that means someone's thinking of you. Oh, in my country, that means this and this and this. And I'm like, gosh, in my country, what does that mean? No, nothing. You just got dust up your nose or your body's cleaning something. So I was just like, gosh, I like the romantic version that someone's thinking of you if you sneeze. Where was I? What I love to play with is I can see where I have my list in my mind of what I believe needs to happen right now. That's my ideas, right? And it doesn't mean it's right or wrong, but it might not be fulfilled. But I can see my frustration in that if I do think it needs to be fulfilled or if I am pushing something. Like, for instance, there's these little trees at the end of my driveway, and they actually run along the boundary fence. And our view is out over that, in that direction. And so these trees are growing and they're starting to grow up into the view a little bit. And so I just want the tops taken out. That's all. Before winter hits and the weather's bad, and before spring next year when the growth is going to come again. So all it needs is a little cut to me, in my mind, and the job's done. And the growth will come from the bottom in the spring, which will be awesome for the plant and for a boundary hedge. And I've been wanting this to happen for 2 weeks because I've noticed it 2 weeks ago. Nothing's happening. I've asked for help. I've asked for the ladder. I've asked someone else to do it. I've even asked, can we pay someone to do it? Yeah. And so then this morning I'm like, man, I wonder if I can just do it. So I don't have a ladder, but I have the clippers. So I take I take a chair down to my trees and I realize, oh, they're really, really high actually. But let's see how far I can get. So of course I've got to trim the outside to get in to trim the top. Nothing drastic happened like me falling off or hurting myself or anything. But I did start. And then when I realized I couldn't reach it, I then stopped. And then I got off my chair and I stood back and looked at what I've done. And of course, what I've done is I've cut into the side, the front of the tree and nothing to do with the top because I haven't been able to reach it. And I just started laughing to myself because it's like, yeah, just wait. Obviously, there is a divine plan. Obviously, I've been asking for this to happen. And it's a bigger picture than just me doing it on my own because I can't do it on my own. I need a ladder. I need someone to hold the ladder. And perhaps I just need help doing it. And because I'm not getting the help, I decided I could just try it myself. I could just jump in there and get the job done. I don't need anybody else. And the truth is I do. And so for me just to wait. Did I feel a sense of frustration? Maybe in the last few days it was coming up, and I was just like, for God's sake, can't we just arrange this and get it done on my time? You know, I want it done by a certain day, obviously, because it's in my agenda. You know, it's on my list, and because my list wasn't being ticked off, you know, like tick tick done done done. You know, which gives me great satisfaction. Then I thought either my needs weren't being fulfilled or other people weren't supporting me, so I'm just going to do it myself, right? And I think it's really beautiful to see this in ourselves. I mean, on one hand, empowerment is great. If you know that you can just get up and go and you've got the motivation and you've got the know-how and you can just get on with it. Absolutely beautiful. Then you can see in yourself if that's healthy for you or not. And in this case, I could see in myself that, okay, I had the motivation. I was like, hey, I'll just try. And I can't. So I really do need to trust. I really do need to just keep it simple, let go, and trust that the other pieces of the puzzle are coming together in perhaps a more beautiful way. Maybe someone's renting a machine that's just going to go and be done in like 10 minutes, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful and neat and tidy, whereas me hacking into the tree could potentially destroy the tree, hurt myself, do a terrible job, kill a tree. You know, like tons of things could go wrong with the way I was trying to do it. So keeping it simple in this case means, okay, it's not moving right now. Trust. Let go, allow the universe to present, allow the other people involved to step up instead of me stepping on their toes, right? So that's my example for what's actually happened this morning. But it's a lesson for me and for everybody of where we just suddenly get frustrated or just believe we can do it on our own, or we have to, because we're not believing in our support system. We're not handing it over to God or to our universe or to our companions that are going to support us. Or it's our own time frame. It's on my list. It's my time frame. I want to do it now. Whereas the other people involved might be thinking, well, no, I've already communicated with that person and he was busy and she needed to do that. And so in their world, it's already moving, but it's in a different time frame. And so keeping it simple for me is trusting, allowing. When it's not flowing forward in this moment, just letting go, stop pushing, and allow everybody their own divine movement, because maybe it's under the umbrella of a greater sense of unity that's coming together. You know, unity to me in that picture was solo. There was no unity. I thought I'd ask for help. I went, well, I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to do it all alone. It didn't work. No sense of unity. And years ago, before my meditation practice, I would have then been frustrated with everyone else because no one helped me and I couldn't get it done. So it's your fault, you know, because that's what's happening in my mind. But in someone else's mind is they made the phone call. Someone's busy. They'll get back to them in 5 days. They're good. They know what's going on. This person here doesn't. And so this person here gets the frustration or the, you know, the feeling of no one's going to help me, so I just got to go do it. How many times do we do that, though? Well, we don't bring it back to exploring what's going on in ourselves. Keeping it simple is trusting. Is stop complicating things. Stop making a drama out of stuff. See where we are making it complicated and learn from it. See where we are being drama and stop it, you know? Or see where to ruffle the feathers a little bit, like push it a little bit, might serve because people need to get off their butts and do something, but it might not have served either because they already had been working and suddenly you're pushing. And then it's just like, gosh, stop, settle down. I was busy yesterday. I was busy for the last week. I already have acknowledged what you need, and now's the perfect time. Tomorrow, we can do this tomorrow. You know, it's like there's this big flow that's happening. Everything is moving, but not necessarily in the way you want it to move, or the way you think the time frame should be, or you know, you're trying to get people together and it seems impossible. It's not impossible. It's just other people have stuff on too. Oh, we're all just here doing nothing. It's like, well, no, maybe it is complicated or a big effort for people to change their schedules right now, even if it feels, oh, everyone's doing nothing. Well, what's that nothing? Days seem to be flying by and we all seem to be pretty busy. If you're homeschooling at the moment, your lives are very full. Your home life isn't a holiday. It's full. If you're working from home with your projects, you still may be working out the balance between this is still my home. I've been home for months, but I'm working, so my house is a mess, yet I'm at home, so I should be spending all this time tidying and cleaning and you know, and it's like, well actually no, my system of my home life is different right now. So I guess there's a lot of respect to everybody else's needs, including your own, and the ability to communicate that and be inviting to yourself and to others that here's my idea, when can we do it? Here's my idea, what do you think? Here's my idea, are you a part of my plan, or should I look elsewhere? And that's just courtesy and nice and kind, and coming from a place of unity and love and support and togetherness, rather than this is what I want to do now, why aren't you joining me, why aren't you helping me? Or be mean to ourselves. Like I said, I'm working from home, so why aren't I cleaning my house as well, or you know, doing the garden, or you know, cleaning out the cupboards? Because it feels like there's nothing going on sometimes. But that's so mental, you know, that's a mind created idea, because if we just allow each moment to be okay, the frustration isn't there. It's when we look back that we create this idea of lack or wasted moments or wasted year or wasted months. And it's like, no, a lot's happened. And even giving yourself permission, because you have the time to wake up and just sit on the couch and read a book rather than go, go, go like you normally are, is delicious for some people, is important. And so don't then go back and go, gosh, I haven't done anything for the last month. And I've been, you know, we all go on social media here and there, regardless of our needs to that. And, you know, some people have been very forceful in their activity because they've been in closure, and some people have been very relaxed in it and feel like they need to get back into a rhythm. And let your rhythm be beautiful. Don't impose your rhythm on someone else. Don't compare your rhythm to someone else. Be beautiful. Be beautiful with it. Allow it. Embrace it. Love it. Love yourself, and keep it simple that way. By again trusting your own flow of how this year has unfolded for you. It's so easy to compare and then get frustrated or angry because of that. And I love how consciousness is showing us where we're at with our daily life. Where are we at with the choices we've made or making right now, or the desire to change things? And do it with love. Don't do it with any sort of aggression or violence towards yourself or to others. Like just allow, and that allowing is keeping it simple and teaching us constantly who we are in this moment and just how beautiful life is with all the experiences that we're going through, because that is life. That is the teacher. That is the universe teaching us constantly. Who are we? So that we can laugh and giggle our way through, be motivated sometimes, be unmotivated other times, jump up and do things because you got a little bee up your bonnet, and that's fine. And then sit back and realize if that worked or didn't work. And it's your exploration of what you need. It's all good, everybody. But keep it simple. See where it gets complicated or dramatized, or you're emotionally caught in something. Just play and see, and be willing to then change. Be willing to grow. And I think that's the greatest thing we all can be doing for our own beautiful adventure called life, and plus everybody else's, the influence we have on other people as well, through love, not through aggression. All right, superheroes. Your little exercise for today is watch that, play with that, discover that, and then see what it's like for you. And I haven't been pushing this very much, but I'd love feedback. So I'd love to read the comments. I'd love to go back through these recordings or these talks that have been put out there and actually see what happened for you. So as you watch these videos and take it on board for yourself, if you want to go back and go, hey, this is how my day was. This is what I saw. This is how that helped me. Or this part of your video really annoyed me because it was hard for me to do. I just love to have the feedback and just see how together we're doing this, and see if we can just inspire each other. And your comments will inspire me. I actually very much take from my surroundings what I talk about, because my life, my daily, what's coming to me daily. And then when I set up talks to do, I usually use inspiration from what I've just discovered. So my teachings or my realizations are fresh and new. I'm not planning off a list or got a quote on what I'm going to share. It's basically, hey guys, this is what I've just seen. This would be a cool thing to talk about. So let's talk about it. Leave your comments. That'd be awesome. Love you very much. We're on this journey together, saving the world, changing their energy, helping each other, showing people where they can grow and become more greater versions of themselves. And let's keep inspiring.